At StudentTreasures, we help students publish books and become published authors. These books are full-color, hardcover children's books that are produced right alongside some of the books that you'll see in the library. Everybody in the organization is aligned around the idea that every child deserves a memory that lasts a lifetime.
If you could see some of these kids' faces when they get these books, it would be so easy to understand.
But this is something they can relate to. Like, they read authors, they read their books, they're like, I did this too.
Every child means every child. So just being in 20% of the schools in the US is not going to cut it. And in order to do that, we need to generate more profitability and be more efficient and scale more effectively. Our quality of our product must be excellent, and our customers must be extremely excited about the project so they'll tell other people and reduce our customer acquisition cost. And when you really rally around a goal like that and a vision like that, all of the business metrics just kind of fall into line. Our first core value is fast learning. That really came from the fact that we bring on a large workforce and need them to be effective very quickly.
We change processes constantly to keep up with technology and increase efficiencies. So when we change the game, you gotta learn a new playbook and be fast learning.
The second is constantly improving. We never talk about things being good enough. We think about how can we do better.
Our goal is to be as perfect as possible, but that means we have to be constantly improving and changing in order to make sure that we get the best results possible.
Our third core value is the anything can be done mentality.
Don't ever say, no, I can't do that. Always have a positive attitude that you can do it and you will do it.
Even when we're delivered with like the most strenuous goals, we've got to remind ourselves that anything can be done.
Lead, follow, or get out of the way is our fourth core value.
If you're not a leader or a follower, don't impede the progress that other people are trying to make. You know, just as a company, we try to be very supportive of each other and what we're trying to accomplish, so just don't be a roadblock.
Grateful, thankful, respectful is potentially the most important core value in that really governs the way that we interact with each other.
Because you have to be respectful to people.
That, to me, is more of a driver of finding the right people to fit this business than the other core values, because it's much more of a personal level.
Our core values really are the connective tissue between our why and all of the business results and everybody's activities that lead up to our end product.
We truly live, breathe, and die by those core values. They are an integral part of every day. They're front and center.
On its face, it may look kind of brutal. You walk around and everybody's got a big monitor and a screen with the results that they've produced that day in a forced ranking with their peers, where the top person's on the top, and you can see how everybody's performing that day. Without the context of our culture, that would seem brutal, but we're all doing this for the same reason, that every child deserves a memory that lasts forever.
Human nature, most people are inherently competitive. So why wouldn't you want to see yourself on the top of the leaderboard when you know you're capable?
If we've done our job and using our core values and our culture of the company to bring in the right people to do that role, they should take it as a challenge, because that's the kind of people we're looking for. We want you to see your name at the bottom and then work hard to get it up to the top.
Most of our groups are teams. They're not one out for the other. They are really and truly mostly teams. So if this one's down here and somebody can do something to help this one come up here, they'll do it.
From department to department, I can really hone in on a scoreboard to see exactly who the key team players are in each area. How are they contributing to it? And then on the spot, giving them treasure bucks to go into our gift shop and buy a new coffee mug or a t-shirt or a hat or whatever, and just instantly rewarding people for their efforts. You don't keep performing unless you're getting some recognition out of it.
It can become very difficult to recruit 100 employees every year that know that their engagement's going to be a temporary engagement. We have to go beyond just being an employer of choice and provide shocking value to the employees.
We've spent a lot of time focusing on how to make our facility, a great place to be. We've got a great rec room.
We've got, treats for people every day.
We'll cater in pizza, or we'll run to the local Sonic.
We gave away 10 different prizes, 2 a day, Monday through Friday.
Then we might give them a gift card or some sort of monetary incentive.
Shake machine. People like the shakes.
Just to acknowledge that they're doing a good job and they're here. And, it's great to be able to give them something to add that little bit of extra to it.
We try to foster the feeling that every day something fun could happen here.
We know they're working hard to meet these tight deadlines and these crazy turnarounds, because teachers have sometimes impossible expectations, but it's our job to meet those expectations.
The core values brought us a long way. I mean, on a lot of our seasonals exit reviews, they'll tell us this is the best job they've ever had.
And then at the end of the day, it's who we work for. It's those teachers and kids, and giving the students their proud author moment is at the heart of why every employee works here.